right, I hope you all enjoyed this little series. I certainly had a lot of fun creating these, and I wanted to go over them real quick just to give you a little bit more of my input on what I thought while I was doing them, or what I liked, what I disliked. So let's go through them one by one. First of all, I want to mention that these were simply made as an exercise for me to just be a little bit more playful and try out different things, although they turned out to be kind of what I usually do anyway. What I have noticed is that I really started to enjoy cutting that sandwich paper and gluing it on to the backgrounds that I have created. So I think I want to explore that a little bit more. But anyway, let's start with the first one. This was really straightforward. It was one of my first ones. I had created a couple more that I wasn't too into, and then this one stuck out because I think of the colors. And it was an easy getting myself ready for the 12 days. Then this one, something like this I have done in the past. I really enjoy these little circles and then using the background of the watercolor to outline and doodle on. So I really enjoyed this one. Then I brought back the salt, and I just love these two colors together. And this technique was something that I had done recently with outlining where the salt pieces had dried. And so I really, really enjoy this look. So this was one of my favorites. Then this one again was sort of similar, and I decided after this one that I couldn't do any more circles even though I like them a lot. I just wanted to give you a little bit more variety. Also, the dark part over here I wish I had done in white, but my white pen is acting up, and so throughout I switched to the Posca pen, and the one that I had was just a little bit too thick, and so I decided I needed to go buy a thinner one. That led me to being stuck with the one that didn't work so well. So until I had the Posca pen, which wasn't until almost the very end, I was struggling with that pen a little bit. This one I really liked. I love the colors. That was also the first time I started using the collage pieces, and it's got different things to look out, little scribbles here and there. The background really has nothing to do with what I put on top, and I think this is something that I really enjoy. Then next was this guy. I had something completely different planned with this. I wanted to use more collage papers. I wanted to put a little bit more of a different background on it. So the circles I wanted, but then I messed up when I was outlining the circle. And then I decided I needed to do something with it, and this is what I came up with. Then this one had more collage papers, and I love this one. The colors are different for me, the more earthy colors, but I really, really enjoyed how this one turned out. And that in itself just gave me a feeling of I want to explore that more. Next, I have the blue and purple piece that also is a little bit more chaotic. And again, I was struggling with the white pen, and I went over this part again with gold just because I wanted to cover up the little white spoons that I drew. Then I played with more of the saran wrap, and I liked what the background did, and how I decided to embellish it is a little bit different. It's kind of quirky, but again, it's something for me to change up my pace a little bit and try out something different. This is probably my least favorite one of the bunch, and I am sorry to say it. I had something completely different planned, and then this is what I ended up with. It's okay. I like the different elements. I'm just not sure about maybe the colors or how this looks like a stamp. All in all, it reminds me of a beheaded bird, and that's never a good thing. So make of that analysis what you will, but that's just what came to my mind. This one was a really fiery one, and I finished this one last actually, and it's also not one of my favorites, although I do love the collaged pieces on top. It's just the background was a little bit too crazy for me. Maybe I should have put another wash over the top just to mute that background down a little bit. That might have helped. But overall, it's an okay piece. Again, it's something that I can grow from, and it certainly fits into the rest of the ones that I did. This one, I think, ended up one of my favorites as well. I was never a green person, but the green on watercolor really just gives me feels. I really, really love it. It's jungly. There's a lot going on. Like, I'm almost a little sad that I covered most of the background, but then also it makes the pieces that I put on top stand out much more. So I don't know. Again, something that I would like to revisit. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed the 12 Days of Christmas. This was great for me. They were quick and easy to make. It was fun to play with different colors, different schemes of how to apply the colors, and just overall a fun, quick exercise to do. And I would suggest that you try something like this, because it is very freeing when you just work on a smaller scale and you don't feel that pressure of filling a whole page with something. All right. Thank you very much for joining me for this series. If you want to go and find them all, I compile them into a playlist, and it is linked right at the end of this video. So if you want to click on that to watch all of them, if you haven't done so already, please go do that. They're there for you to enjoy. I wish you all a happy new year. Please stay safe, stay healthy, but most of all, stay creative wherever you are in the world. And I will see you January 17th.